Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. Ready, gentlemen? Ready? And so here are the West All-Stars. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got LeBron James, Lowry out there with Dwyane Wade. Then it's Paul George, and it's Anthony in at the power forward. And here are the East All-Stars now. And George kicks to LeBron. There's the screen. George passes to Anthony. Over Westbrook. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
And you know, Greg, that's what you like to see, grabbing hold of the lead right now, right away.
Now, here's Westbrook. Curry outside. LeBron grabs the miss. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Spoke about the game, and Coach made it clear that he was going to get out of the guys' way, let them enjoy themselves. He told me they know what they're doing. Nobody's interested in me drawing up a ton of complicated plays. I'm just going to roll the ball out there, let them play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He feeds it to Carmelo. Outside for Lowry. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Lowry's got 5 now.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Outside Westbrook. The dish to Curry. Pass to Bryant. Shot to stop the run. Buries the long-range jumper. Kobe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Passes to George. Back to Lowry. A three-pointer, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. East All-Stars up on top, up by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. The second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take so far? And what? Here's DeRozan on the court right now for the East All-Stars. Jimmy Butler is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's DeRozan in at the 2 spot. Ball outside. Off the screen. Cousins, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Cousins has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the West All-Stars. Bosh, a screen on Paul. Feeds it to Bosh. Back to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's DeRozan. Drummond trying to get himself free, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Thompson kicks to Green. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Green's got his first points of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Drummond a screen, and DeRozan. Here we go. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Harden in for Klay Thompson. And then for the East, Paul Millsap's checked in for Bosh. And John Wall subbed in for Thomas.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The drive by Paul. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Cousins. Cousins has got the lead up to 1 now for the West All-Stars. Wall dishes to Butler. Millsap a screen on Green. Butler kicks to Millsap. Back to Butler. And there's the feed to Drummond. Outside Butler. Drummond a screen. Butler with the ball. Now Green defending, and it's Butler missing.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Here's Davis. And a miss there on the triple. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
It's an interesting battle going on tonight. Ernie Johnson here. Well, for the West All-Stars. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult.
And that's all we can do.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Demarcus Cousins. What a country. George with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the West All-Stars, Curry is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Durant. And it's Kobe in at the 3 spot. Curry kicks to Kobe. He dishes it to Durant. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. From 11 feet away. That one doesn't drop. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Lowry against Curry. Lowry kicks to LeBron. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
So for the West, Aldridge comes in for Bryant. And it's Thompson in for Russell Westbrook. And then for the East All-Stars, Wash comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Thomas subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Thompson passes to Curry. Nobody near Leonard. Misses the 3. And here are the East All-Stars now. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Thomas kicks to Bosh. Wade against Thompson. Now here's Wade. He's covered closely. Good D by Thompson. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Aldridge kicks to Thompson. Now the pass to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Outside, George. Outside Thomas. Shoots over Curry. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Great awareness of the clock to end the quarter.
That's the end of the third. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Al Paul on the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth. They've got Jimmy Butler. Andre Drummond is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Wall in at the 1 spot. First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
There's the pick. Davis against Millsap. Over Davis. It's rebounded by the West. Cousins has got his third rebound tonight. Ball against Wall. The 11-footer. That one wide left. And here are the East All-Stars now. Trailing by 2. Pass to Drummond. Kicks to DeRozan. Drummond a screen. Here's Millsap. Nails the baby hook. Millsap's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're behind by 2. 52 seconds left in the fourth. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Demarcus Cousins.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Leonard, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Also Westbrook comes in for James Harden. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Chris Paul. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He told him this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Cousins. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. With the teardrop. And James pulls it down.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.